Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-binary friends, and welcome back to stream, where we are once again doing an interactive community quiz challenge. This time, it is all about My Hero Academia. Hell yeah, it is. You knew it was going to be. You've been here earlier in stream. I am so ready and excited for you to once again welcome in my co-host of the stream, the one, the only, the actor Pat. That's Pat as a video.
For those in chat, this quiz, I have been told, my one bit of knowledge and hint I've been told from Charvana is that this is anime only. Anime only. So if you have watched the anime, you should be able to know all the questions.
Indeed.
You do not need to have read the manga.
Or have watched the movies.
On that note, please, no manga spoilers for those that are anime only.
There are, in fact, spoilers in this quiz, GameCow. And first of all, hi. There are, in fact, spoilers in this quiz for the anime.
No spoilers!
Here we go! It's time. It's time. My Hero Academia. Are you quirky enough? Let's do it. Start game! Working on it. Question number 1. Which is not a nickname Bakugo gives to his fellow classmates? Icy Hot, Weird Hair, Bubble Boy, or Pink Cheeks? Which is not a nickname Bakugo gives to his fellow classmates? A. Now, Pat, I'm going to also ask you why you chose what you chose for most of these questions, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. But,
Okay.
yeah. Which is not a nickname that Bakugo gives his fellow classmates? Would you like to explain?
I answered Bubble Boy. I'm struggling to remember if there was a bubble, like who's Bubble Boy? What would be Bubble Boy? Icy Hot is Todoroki. Pink Cheeks, I'm pretty sure is Ochako. And Weird Hair, I want to say was Kaminari, but I don't know that for a fact.
Are you thinking something perverted?
No.
Possibly.
Yeah. GameCow thinks it might have been Mineta. So, and wouldn't Pink Cheeks be Mina? We'll have to see. Reveal the answer.
Oh, forgive me. Misty said the correct name I meant was Kirishima. I meant red hair
Yeah,
Kirishima.
yeah.
That's...
But you are actually correct. Bubble Boy is not a name that he uses, and that's something that I made up for Mineta. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Pink Cheeks he calls Ochako. Weird Hair he ends up calling Kirishima. And, of course, Icy Hot is my boy Todoroki. 1 out of 1, having never seen an episode to that Tales. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Maybe I should just stop now. You never know. You never know. You keep the points if you do. Icy Hot's too cool compared to the rest. Caught me out. Caught me. Ready for the next question? Here we go. Question number 2. Horikoshi often references Star Wars when naming My Hero Academia locations. Which one of these is not one based off of Star Wars? Katsubuku, Tatooine,
Ooh, I might have answered that too quick.
Wookiees.
I think I got it, but I'm second guessing things.
Don't second guess yourself. You're always right. If you believe hard enough, you're always right.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Believe in the heart of the cards. Duke Devlin, go for the dice. Which one of these is not a My Hero Academia location based off of Star Wars? Pat, would you like to guess?
I'm trying to remember, and I think I guessed wrong because I want to say it's even like the first reference we get, but Camino, there's a place called Camino Ward, and that's some stuff. The mall is named after Wookiees, and my thought was it's gonna be Ketsubutsu, but yeah, Tatooine I think is one of the stations in like the first episode, but I guess Tatooine.
Yeah, I love everybody over here being like, Dungeons and Dice Monsters should have become a thing. I know 3 of them are Star Wars. I feel like you guys would have liked this because I am not a Star Wars fan, so I actually had to look up some of these, but revealing the answer, Katsubuku to Academy is not based off of Star Wars. You got Camino Ward, which is where all the stuff goes down because of clones. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You got Tatooine Station, which is the very, very first place we ever see Deku encounter.
Yep.
And the Wookiees, as you said, is the mall. Yeah. There better be a WWE question in here like the Angel one. There's not. I made sure. I didn't, Sawara. I didn't do it. I didn't remember the Wookiees. Yes. Leading the
this is one of those where I'm trying to just get high points, so I'm clicking fast, and I need to not. I need to be like, it's cool, okay to get lower points. Be accurate.
All right, next question. Question number 3. What was Mineta's midterm ranking? Was he 13th out of 20th, 9th out of 20th, 20th out of 20th, or 4th out of 20th?
Easy.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a big discussion about this one, I believe.
We probably did.
And I don't know if that's giving people hints or not.
Are you listening to music on your end? Just for funsies?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, full brain
No,
power.
it's-
Focus on this. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, Pat's already done a quiz like this for me as well, so I am just testing his knowledge back.
This is technically volume 2. I'm pretty confident. I remember him being 9th out of 20 because I was shocked when we watched the show that he was in the top half. You kind of expect him to be less intelligent, but it was just like, oh shit, he's one of the smart ones.
So there's that. Yes, Tails. Yes. I'm in it to win it, says Misty. Let's go. Reveal the answer. You are, in fact, correct. Mineta is 9th out of 20th. He's in the top half of the class. Not what you expected.
Yep, I remember we had a discussion about that because it was just like, damn, he's actually like underneath all of that disgusting behavior. He's got a big brain.
I believe he even beats Ochako out, if I'm right.
I think so. I want to say she was 11,
Yeah, something
but
like
I'm not
that.
positive.
Like 10th or 11th, if I remember right. I don't remember. But next question. Good thing that's not a question. You would have gotten him right, King. Question number 4. How many hands does Shigaraki wear? Ooh,
I think I asked you this question.
Did you?
Shit.
I didn't even look through yours. My bad. Oh, that's even more disappointing. I should have known.
Total, like ever or normally?
All of them. When he has once. When he has it once, not including his own hands. He's not wearing his own hands.
I think there's some technicalities we can go on this one, but I don't know.
I don't remember, Zeno, if Mineta also scored high in the entrance exam. I don't think that they say that. All right. How many hands?
I don't know, because he originally had an even number, but destroys one of them, and then it gets replaced. But spoiler time, everybody.
Spoilers. Hold on. I actually got a really good thing for this. Spoiler hand. It didn't show up. Never mind. It's not there. This is the spoiler hand. Wait a minute. Go ahead.
So the hands are important people in his life that he's killed. And so it was mom, dad, sister, grandma, grandpa, stranger 1, and stranger 2. And that's 7 people. So it was 14. I answered 13 because one of them got destroyed. And then he was gifted one, but then I don't know, because then he I don't know. So I'm curious what the official answer is.
The official answer is 14.
Yeah.
That's a lot of spoiler hands. Haven't seen the spoiler hand in a while. I know, but it's perfect for this quiz, huh? Spoiler hands. I only counted the family and not the strangers. Yes. So it is technically, each of these hands originally belonged to an individual killed by Tomura during the
during like his conditioning.
Yeah. Moms are, that tells us where the placement is. I don't know if this is actually true or not, but what I was looking up, his moms are on his arms, his grandfathers are on his forearms, his grandmothers are on his wrist, his sisters is closer to his wrist, and the ones on his chest and shoulders are from the 2 unnamed street punks that are around his sides.
And isn't the one on his face his dad?
Dad, and one for all. Yeah. That's what it says online on the wiki. I'll agree with it. I did go in.
I don't
know where they are placement-wise.
I don't remember them specifying that in the anime, so I don't know if that's like manga lore or not.
It's not as far as I know either. I think it's just Wikipedia stuff, but that's just for an extra tidbit of information, not something that has to do with the quiz. So where's my spoiler hand? Go away. Okay, you ready? For the next one. Question number 5. Who has the same eye color as Eri.
Okay, I think he's
Kirishima,
asleep. Let's go steal his
Present
stuff.
Mike, Mirio, or Deku. Can't steal points here, Space.
Because I've still got a lot of drinking to do.
I'm just learning that I need to rewatch
not
this.
confident on this one at all, so this was just a guess.
This is very much I'm a little shithead and want you to have to figure something out.
I have my guess because I recently saw, I think, but I don't remember. Because now I'm picturing like, wait, what is her eye color?
Mm-hmm.
But
I didn't even click this time, says B. This is a did you pay close attention question. It is. I have a couple of those just to be like, for those of you that are like too good at this game, you're not gonna get every question right. You're not gonna get every question right. Oh shoot, her eyes are What color? Pat, what color are they?
I don't know. I can't recall what color anybody's eyes are at the moment, but I went with Present Mike because I'm pretty sure this is because we only ever see them briefly when like he does, because he's usually wearing glasses. So I went Present Mike because I think that's like the little quick, hey, here's my eye color. And
Misty says they're pretty confident so far. So let's see. Reveal the answer. They've actually got the same eye color as Kirishima. Eri has red eyes.
Yeah, I figured red because of blood, but it just didn't go for it.
No, I kind of thought they were purple when I first thought so through all of this too, but no, this was actually a kind of I'm a little shithead question and want to like trip you up. So, you know, Misty, did you get it? Did you get it? I only remember Mirio's eye color. Do you? What color was Mirio's eyes, you know?
Tintin. That's what color they are.
Tintin. Blue. They were blue. And I always thought they were like the black. And I thought it was just the people, but no, it's a whole thing. Tintin. All right, next question. Question number 6. Takeshita is Gentle's former classmate that has become a pro. What does he wear on his ears for his costume? We only see this character one time. Does he wear leaves, elvish ear cuffs, bamboo, or earmuffs? It's a very hard question. It is Gentle's former classmate that became pro. This would be hard for anybody. I'm sorry, Pat. I definitely have pulled out all the stops on you. And for somebody that's only seen it all once and read it all once, as far as I know.
Correct.
These are definitely tough questions for Pat. I'm answering every single one correct so far, says Misty. That flex.
Yeah, and this is she very specifically told me you're gonna know exactly what moments of episodes I'm talking about, but it is those like, but did you notice this? Because I know exactly this, like who she's talking about, but no, I don't remember the costume. I guessed leaves.
And make this hard. We watched this so long ago, I assumed character names would be easier. Yeah, and some of them, they'll get a little easier and they'll get a little tougher as we go. Just stick with it, you'll see what I mean.
I don't know if we answered this question. Jeff asked earlier, are these in any kind of order? They are mixed up as far as I know, all over the place.
They're all mixed up. I did not put them in any kind of order. I just kind of threw them all down. So hopefully you like them. Revealing the answer. Ooh, 5 people got it right though. Bamboo! He actually has bamboo.
That was my second one. I was hovering between it. I'm like, I feel it's...
Check him out. He's got a little tiny stalk of bamboo that's cut in half, and it's on either side. So technically there are leaves at the end of it, but over top of his ear portion, it's definitely
Yeah.
It looks weird. It looks weird. Go look him up. Takeshita. We watched... Oh, there are leaves on the bamboo, though. There were, but they were on the ends, and those were covering his ears, was the bamboo portion. Kind of lucked into that one, says Jarvis. Next question. This will be question number 7. Which of these is not a use of Hawk's quirk? Fierce wings, enhanced speed, feather blade, vocal espionage, or aerodynamic spiral? Which of these is not a use of Hawk's quirks? His main quirk is called feather wings, yes, but he has special abilities within it. And they're called out, or they're used, or anything like that. So they are all in the anime as well. Or super highlighted. Super, super highlighted. I mean, one of them feels really obvious. Why I didn't pick it, says Jarvis. All right, Pat, what do you think?
I went with aerodynamic spiral.
I've still got a lot of drinking to do.
I don't know if it was specifically the reason he can fly super fast, or and then Featherblade, like I know he shoots him out. I just don't remember the names of any of the move stuff, and I believe he was able to throw in a feather and like hear vocal vibrations of stuff. So I went with spiral.
And you went with correct.
Yay!
Obviously, the wings make him faster. His feather blade, he comes out when he's fighting Hood, which is the main Nobu that has come to attack. Yeah. So he does, in fact, use a feather blade. Vocal espionage. This is kind of spoilery if you haven't seen it, but you're here, so be aware. He does use vocal espionage to listen in on a bunch of the villains to find out when their main plan is going down. So he sticks a feather in the door, and it like the vibrations of the air. Of
that's the exact moment I'm thinking.
So he does use vocal espionage, but the aerodynamic spiral does not ever come into play. He never like, I made it up.
That'd be a cool move though. He has like a little feather tornado. Like
these are actually the technical terms of what's on his Wikipedia page as well. So yes, I did go through all of the episodes to make sure that they were stated, but this is also on the Wikipedia, so it is the correct terminology. So vocal espionage is the correct terminology.
My main goal on this quiz is to stay in the positive points. That's all
You
I
got
want.
this.
I don't
You
care
got
if it's only 1,000 points, but I want it to be positive.
You're there so far, I'm sure. We'll go up to question 10 and then we'll look at them. Next question. Question number 8. How many times has Bibimi Kinzenraki won UA's Miss Con beauty contest? Bibimi.
BBB.
I'm pretty sure her name means like gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, or something like that.
Beautiful.
B says, I'm going for the highest negative! How many times did BB win? I don't know. Pat, how many times do you think?
Well, because of the factoid I learned of this, because of this show, that it's usually like the seniors are a third year, right? So I figured it couldn't be 3 because that would be done. So I went with 2 because I want to say she was undefeated up until the events of certain things.
Revealing the answer. Pat is absolutely 100% correct. Yes, that is actually absolutely the right thing. They have been an unchallenged winner of all things until the final year, and then we'll see who wins. Yeah. So, definitely cool. Yeah, same logic, says GameCow. Exactly.
Damn American schooling with 4 years.
All right. Hey, I like how sub's going plus ultra. B, you're going negative ultra. Let's go. Negative ultra! All right, next question. Question number 9. Question number 9. Where is Kirishima's scar? There's been a lot of Kirishima questions, I realize. Across his nose, under his chin, over his left eye, over his right eye. Where is Kirishima's scar? Where is his scar? What do you think, Pat? Where is this boy's scar? It's hard. It's hard.
And especially because I've been watching more anime and everybody has scars in anime, and it's just like I don't remember. I went with an eye. I wouldn't know which eye. I guessed left because I want to say when he was a kid, it manifested while he was scratching his eye. And
the best part about all of this is everybody's seeing how knowledgeable you are also about the show, because that's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, he did it when he first manifests his quirk and he rubs his eyes. But unfortunately, I got you with that left-right. It's over his right eye.
Yeah, I would not know that one.
And the funnest thing is, it's also because Horikoshi sometimes forgets to draw it. It's one of the only things that Horikoshi can consistently gets wrong, including Dinky's hair. So those are 2. That's a fun fact for just fun fact. Everyone do your best and have fun with it, says Misty. Absolutely. Absolutely. Please do not feel bad about these questions. I made them on hard on purpose because if you want an easy quiz, you go offline. You just find something online. But here, you're gonna get some quality challenge here. That's what we're doing. Quality challenge. Go plus ultra. That was a weird accent. That's a great costume, but the scar is on the wrong side. It's TikTok, so it films like a mirror, not like a... Just playing. Just playing. Okay, my friends. Allow me to go on and get to number next question. Question number 10. After this, we will count the scores. Question number 10. Which blood type suffers the least effect from Stain's ability? Is it type A, type B, type AB, or type O? Which blood type suffers the least effect from Stain's ability? The scar is not on the wrong side. Pat says. Alright. Which blood type suffers the least effect from Stain's ability?
Oh man, I don't remember this, but I wanted to say, I vaguely remember thinking, or at least this false memory in my head is that it was 2 letters, so I just went AB.
Alright, let's see. Oh, it is O blood type. Bonus point, bonus question. What is Stain's blood type? To let you all know what Stain's actual blood type is, it is B. It says so in the anime and in the manga. I'm type O positive. Yeah.
Yep, O positive.
Number 11. How is Rikiya Yotsubuashi, aka Redestro, related to Destro? Destro is his grandfather. Destro is his father. Destro is his great-grandfather. Destro is his son. How is Redestro related to Destro? Waiting for players. 1, 0.
I remember researching this for your quiz too.
Google's the answer. Ohana. Ohana. Do not Google. No cheating. What do you think, Pat? What do you think?
I remember people were getting into like literal fights on Reddit over this question.
Why?
And
they say it in the anime.
But it's I'm not even gonna answer. You just tell me the answer.
Alright, okay, revealing the answer. Destro is his father. Destro is his father.
Yeah, see, people will say that's not true.
Oh really? What do they say?
Yeah.
Why do they say that?
It was this is one of those things where time is weird in the show and story because the time that Destro was around and preaching stuff and then the age of Redestro doesn't line up correctly. So to call him like, then the debate is like, is it son? Or was it more like a translative type thing where it's like, oh, like you're an adoptive, like you're not actually like my blood, but I don't know. There was a huge debate on Reddit, and I remember trying to research this for Charvana's quiz.
I will say I thought it was his grandfather when I first was going through the questions because I wanted to get stuff that I didn't think I was gonna get, and when I learned it was his father again, I was like, oh, fine, cool. But it's just stated. But if you're saying timeline-wise is wonky. Maybe we need to do some more research on this one. Pats with the
King Aether drinking the cactus juice.
All right, next question, number 12. Question number 12. Todoroki and Bakugo fight a villain with the quirk Blade Tooth. Who is the villain? You have either Razor, Chomper, Brute Canal, or Moonfish. Do you know which one I'm thinking of? I shall be a little bit more specific as we are going down in time. This is the one that they encounter at the training camp.
Yeah, I agree, Zawar. This power was one of the few powers that I was like uncomfortable with.
It's like an ultimate vampire power. I love this fight though. All right. Who is this villain?
I want to say their name was Moonfish, but I don't recall that for sure.
One of them is too obviously too obvious. You think so? Brute Canal? You don't like Brute Canal? It was, in fact, Moonfish. Yes.
Yeah, they were creepy as hell.
Yeah, it was the one in the straight jacket. Zawara, you right, you right. Reminds me of the little minions in Van Helsing movies, says Misty. Yeah.
But yeah, for those that don't know, their power is like they can grow their teeth like infinitely, and it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. And it's like blades just shooting out in random jagged. Gross. It's gross. Next question. 13, little hard one. How many potential heroes took the provisional licensing exam? Was it 1,540, 863, 434, or 100? How many potential heroes took the provisional licensing exam? Chomper was also from Land Before Time. Yeah, Zawara! Well, Hannah, thank you also for contributing to the Star Tender Challenge. Alright, Pat. How many potential heroes took it?
I want to say this is the wrong thing, because I always mix up like the exams and because there's so many different tests and trials and stuff. I guessed 100 because it was like the first half get in. And
So-
they were counting down to 50, I thought.
To the provisional licensing exam is the one with the whole ball throwing and all that kind of stuff. So that is the provisional licensing exam, first of all. Only the first 100 passed the first one. There was less than 10% that got to pass that. So in fact, it was 1,540.
It's funny. Again, it's always between the two. I'm like, it's either all of them or the fewest, and I don't remember.
Yeah, it's just that they were just so complaining, like, only 100 people get in? That's less than 10%.
That was a dumb choice on my part, because I can picture the anime, like, seeing the audience of everyone learning about the safety commissioner talking to him. And that was one of my favorite lines because like we keep seeing these elaborate tests from the school, and even the students are like, why is everything we do so
Still
extra?
got a lot of drinking to do.
Good job, GameCow. One person that got it. Ready? The answer's not always C. Question number 14. Which student was not in Deku's UA entrance exam battle? Which was not in his battle to get into the UA? Uraraka, Ida, Aoyama, or Bakugo? Which student was not in Deku's UA entrance exam battle?
I feel like this one's a little easier.
Did you want me to front load it with easy questions and then have hard ones at the end? Isn't it better to start as the underdog and then like skyrocket up? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, all right. Tell me who they were and tell me who they were.
Well, Uraraka is definitely in the battle because that is ultimately how he passes the exam, is because he saves Uraraka. And actually, she also gets points because she saves him in return. Ida's in the battle because he is like, oh my god, he's actually a genius because he knew what they were looking about all the time.
Slow motion running.
I want to say Aoyama was there. I can't picture where, but they very specifically say, as Bakugo and Deku are sitting next to each other in the auditorium, oh, they're putting us not with our friends so that we can't like help each other. And so they were in different battlegrounds.
Indeed, Bakugo was not in the battle because of that very reason.
Yeah, Misty.
This is what I remember from Bakugo stating how he and Deku are separated. We can't put us with your friends. Yes, Pat, says Misty. We had Aoyama taking one of Deku's first kills with the whole belly button laser, navel laser. So yeah, one of the first people that I guess is technically a save in some regard. He got a save out of that.
I want to say Deku even made a quip like that, Sub-Zero, where it's just like, wait, does he consider, like, are we friends?
I haven't watched that scene since it first aired, so I wasn't sure, but I got it, Suzuwara. Nice. Next question. Question number 15. How did Night Eye track down the Shiei Seikai? He blackmailed All Might into telling their whereabouts. He ran into a henchman while buying a children's toy. He was shot by one of Fat Gum's lackeys. He deciphered the location in a villain's tattoo. How did Night track down the Shiei Saikai? A gang that's doing bad shit in season 4. Dear Pat, how did Night track down the Shiei Saikai?
It's not blackmailing All Might. He loves All Might.
Yes.
It's not getting shot by one of Fat Gum's lackeys, because Fat Gum's a good guy. And also, I don't think he has lackeys. I'm 90% sure it's the buying a children's toy answer, but I can't recall if there was ever a tattoo moment. But I went with buying a children's toy.
We shall see. Reveal the answer. He ran into a henchman while buying a children's toy. More fun facts about this question. Well, I actually didn't write it down. I'm just going to have to go off of memory, so I'm definitely going to get it wrong. Anyway, it is a children's toy that is very much similar-esque to like a Sailor Moon type thing. It is not Sailor Moon, but it is, and in fact, a anime over there, and they totally copied a children's anime, but changed a couple of the letters around, so... I think he might have actually been a fan. I don't know if he was or not, because it never really states that. I don't know if he was actually there, just trying to, like, hunt down people that were looking for children's toy. I don't remember, and that might have been a better question. But at the same time...
Misty says it was called Pretty Cure.
Yeah!
Or Precure.
It's Pilot Neptune, says Zawara. Oh, like a magical girl show? Yeah! Like, Precure. Yes! That's what it was. Thank you, Misty, for the extra knowledge. Look at you, coming in clutch. I don't know if he was actually there because he liked him, or if he was there because he was tracking down, because there's been like a lot of purchasing in this area by people that are not common.
I'm trying to, that's what tripped me up on the moment, because I was like, what was he doing there? I know he was in a toy store, but I don't remember why.
But I do remember, and I recall reading it and watching it again, but he touches the guy's hand or shoulder and says like, I too have a fascination for precures. So I almost did the title of the toy, but I'm like, that's too hard. That's too much. So anyway, super cute. Question number 16. Precure series here on Netflix. Nice, Missy, nice. Question number 16. Who is Kendo tired of being compared to? Monoma, Froppy, Momo, or Hagakure? Who is Kendo tired of being compared to? Momo, Froppy, Monoma, or Hagakure? I said that in totally wrong order. Kendo is the best sub! Big hand girl!
Kendo's one of my faves. I love Kendo.
Big hand girl! Alright. Kendo is bae, says Zawara. What do you think, Zapat?
I don't know for sure, but I went with Momo just because it was like leaders of the class, and she was part of the Council of 1A, and so Kendo being part of the Council of 1B, I don't remember, so I went with Momo.
Reveal the answer.
The other one being... Oh, good, I got it right. I was like, my only other thought would be, because she's constantly with Monoma, if there was ever like a association there.
No, in season 5, actually, we find out she is super against everybody putting her in the same box as Momo. Where they actually, kind of spoilery, get to fight at one point in season 5. But yeah, they're in the beauty contest together. They're in the hair commercials together. They're always in the same, like, they look alike. They're always paired up. It's like, I'm tired of being compared to you. If I'm gonna stand out, I need to stand out on my own. And that's why they end up fighting in season 5. Next question. 17. What gift does Endeavor bring to Shoto's mom in the hospital? A family photo without him in it, a single glove, a love letter, or her favorite flowers? What does Endeavor bring Shoto's mom in the hospital?
This is one of my favorite storylines in the show.
Is it?
Just the Endeavor family of events.
Interesting. 2, 1, 0. What gift does Endeavor bring Shoto's mom, Pat?
She is talking to, I believe, Todoroki, and explaining how there still must be some part that at least at one time loved her, because he remembers her favorite flowers.
He does, in fact, bring her favorite flowers. Yeah. Once he becomes... This is big spoiler, so I shall go ahead and throw up another spoiler hand. Spoiler hand! Mute it now if you don't want to hear it. Once Endeavor becomes the #1 hero, his family tries to hide it from his mom because his mom has been abused by Endeavor. And she is in hospital because of it. And they tried to hide it from her, and she's like, you don't have to hide it from me. I'm starting to forgive him for her own variety of reasons. And one of those being is that he continually gives her flowers. He doesn't come to see her, he just gives her flowers a lot in the hospital. So.
And Misty corrects me, it was not explaining that to Todoroki, it was to his siblings when she explains that. But yeah, she makes it a point of saying he still remembers my favorite flowers.
Yeah. Next question, number 18. I got it, I'll get there. What is the first meal the students make at the training camp? The first meal that they have to make at the training camp. Curry, nigiri, beef stew, or pork katsu. Delicious. I might have been hungry while making this. So what is the first meal the students have to make for themselves at the training camp? Curry, nigiri, beef stew, or pork katsu? Good thing you had food before this. I'm gonna get some good fast food after this. I think I clicked too fast. What do you think, Pat?
I think I guessed wrong.
What do you think?
But I went with curry because I don't remember them making. I don't know because now I'm picturing all of it. I'm like, maybe they did make nigiri. I don't remember.
They did in fact make 2 of these meals, but the first meal that they made was curry.
It was curry.
Yeah.
Haha. Did they make nigiri second?
No. Want to guess what they made second?
But the other one that I was about to click was pork katsu.
Beef stew.
Am I wrong on all of them?
Yep, it was beef stew, but you got curry right, so that's good.
Okay. Yeah, because for some reason in my head I just pictured like Kirishima chopping with his hand, and like.
It's not Kirishima chopping with his hand. You're actually thinking of Bakugo using a knife really fast, and Ochako being like, "Whoa, you're really good at that." He's like, "How the fuck are you so bad?" Without the phone. Yeah.
Which is funny that you say that because it's crazy how talented Bakugo is at so many things. Now that you mention that, I was like, he is good at cooking, and he's good at music, and he's good at like strategy, and
he's smart, and he's good at strategy, and he's one of the best characters. Yes. Yes. What's with it? That was with the Endeavor kids. Pork katsu, yes, is with yes. I can't say it yet because no. Going on. Best characters? One of yes. 19. What is evidence of Midoriya not possessing a quirk? He has 1 joint in his pinky toe. He has 2 joints in his pinky finger.
Fuck.
He has 2 joints in his pinky toe. He has 1 joint in his pinky finger. No, did you click too fast? Don't click too fast.
No, I can't. I mean, I know which body part. I just don't remember which number.
I know, me too. It's a rough one because it's so obvious that where it is coming in the whole anime. First episode. Gah! Yeah, it was fun to watch. Zuko's voice actor returned for it.
Oh, and I think I clicked the wrong one too.
What do you think it is?
I think I guessed wrong. I guessed 1, but 1 joint in his pinky toe. I think the correct answer is 2 joints because the doctor mentions that maybe because it's a superfluous thing we don't need. Is it correct? 2 joints?
It's 2 joints in his pinky toe. Means he doesn't have
and because people with a quirk are like more evolved and are more efficient, so like their body doesn't need the superfluous things. Yeah,
you're exactly right, and like all of it. Yeah. Sorry,
I just saw pinky toe and I went with it because I'm like, yeah, the toe, and I'm like, oh.
There you go. No, I'm sorry. And also, it's not 1 joint. I messed up. My bad. I spell bad. Okay. Anyway, next question. Number 20. Who did not place in the UA Sports Festival? Who did not place? Kind of a spoiler. Bakugo, Ida, Tokoyami, or Deku? Bakugo, Ida, Tokoyami, or Deku? Who did not place in the UA Sports Festival?
This one's a touch tricksy.
Little bit. I like to be a little tricksy. This is a little tricksy, just a little bit. Alright, what you got?
Okay, Bakugo wins. So they have him chained up because he's mad that he wins for what he thinks is not a fair reason. Or the most honorable reason. The tricky part on this one is Ida is not there, but he does technically tie for third, I believe, with Tokoyami. So Deku was my answer.
Reveal that answer. Perfectly correct. It was, in fact, Deku.
But yeah, Ida is not on the placement stands because he's dealing with some other things.
Some reasons. For those of you who don't know the show, watch it. See, this is the way I wanted to play this, where it's like, it's so close to spoiling, it kind of is spoiling this part, but not spoiling everything. So hopefully you're still enjoying this, Pat.
Yeah, he would have been on the podium with Tokoyami, but
He couldn't be.
Away for the moment.
I guess what? That's BS. Technicalities. Next question. Question number 21. Who won the UD Best Dorm Room competition? UA. That's supposed to be UA. Best Dorm Room competition. Froppy, Bakugo, Sato, or Mineta? Who won the UA
I don't
Best
remember.
Dorm Room competition?
I don't remember them declaring a winner.
They did. They voted.
Huh. Okay.
D is right next to A-ish on the keyboard. I messed up. It's fine. Hello, this question.
By the way, the sports festival arc is so fucking good.
Yes, it is.
I love it.
All right. What is it, Pat?
I guessed Sato. I already told you I don't remember them saying a winner. Mineta, nobody went into his room because they were creeped out, and he's just like, you guys want to come in my room? So I don't think it's Mineta, but I don't remember them saying Froppy or Bakugo. So yeah, I guessed Sato.
Zeno's like, this one can't count. It's not UD. Reveal answer. Ooh, most people got this right. Who said Mineta? You wrong. You so wrong.
Yo,
Yeah.
guessed it.
They both went to band. So, yeah. Who can point out why the other three are interesting for this question? Can you tell me why the other three are interesting and not Sato? Pat was halfway there.
Misty says they both went to bed.
Yep, Sub and Zeno and Misty all got it. Yeah, all three of the other ones, we never get to see their room. Sato wins the best room competition for reasons. All of the girls like his room the best, and there's reasons for that, so go watch the anime. Also, Mineta, Bakugo, and Froppy all decided not to participate in this competition. Next question. 4 away from...
I just remember really liking Todoroki's room.
How did you get this? Hard work. Question number 22. Hood, the HighEnd Nobu, has one overarching goal. What is it? To fight the strongest hero, to create as many Nobu as possible, to eat the citizens of Fukuoka, or to attend the sports festival. Hood, the HighEnd Nobu, has one overarching goal. What is it?
I just want to go to the festival. Why don't people let me go to the festival?
Don't cheat, Pat. Don't cheat. Mineta wanted to. Well, he wanted to participate. You're absolutely right. Mineta wanted to participate in the room competition, but
And I'm sure people would have wanted to see his room if he wasn't like, "Hey guys, do you want to come inside my room?"
Yeah, it was really fucking creepy with all the emanating of the purple. And... Never mind. It's not like that.
It's not what you think!
It's not. All right, Pat. Which one?
Obviously, I made the joke about attending the school festival. It's not that. Could he eat the citizens? Sure. Could he create more Nomu? Maybe that's part of what he would want. But he is obsessed with fighting the strongest hero.
Indeed.
He needs to show off how much better he is.
Indeed. Also, who was the ultimate goal to attend the sports festival?
That was Gentle.
Yep. So see, it wasn't so silly of an answer, but it was a silly answer.
Yeah, the battle against Gentle is to prevent him from attending.
And the Hood also ends up creating smaller Nomus, also white ones, if you remember. So he does technically make more Nomus, but his overarching goal is to fight the strongest hero. 23. Who does not audition for lead singer of the school festival? Was it Mina, Kirishima, Mineta, or Aoyama? We got a lot of people singing to us in said episode. 40! So Hood wanted to fight Manuel? Yeah, exactly, Zuar. You're absolutely right. Who does not audition for lead singer in the school festival? Is it Mina, Kirishima, Mineta, or Aoyama? Who was it not, Pat? Yes.
I answered Mina because she was like, right off the bat, she knew she was leading the dance team. Is my answer.
You are correct.
Yo, she's really freaking good at breakdancing.
Yes. Yes. It was in fact Mina. Mina was a dancer, not a singer. You mean normal hero? The greatest hero of Japan? The normal hero, Manuel. Next question. 24. Who tells Momo her quirk creations are like her poop? Was it Shoji? Was it Kaminari? Was it Sero? Was it Ojiro? For those of you who don't know, this is not a super spoiler. Momo makes creations out of her body using lipids. So she pulls from her body making creations. And it could be anything as long as she knows the components of it. And one of her classmates turns to her and is like, oh, so it's kind of like how poop works. No, and then Jiro gets mad at it. Hello, Rayleigh. Hey. How are you doing today?
Rayleigh Beans.
Welcome in. Who tells Momo her quirk creations are like her poop? Shoji, Kaminari, Sero, or Ojiro? Who does it, Pat? Who's rude?
I'm guessing it's Kaminari. I'm picturing it being the moment in the USJ fight where it's Momo, Ojiro, and Kaminari in a group. And I don't think Ojiro would be that tactless, so I went with Kaminari.
Reveal the answer? It's actually Sero. Take the man. He says it to her while they are eating. It's either, I'm pretty sure it's beef stew. I think it's the beef stew at the training camp.
Cape Man summer camp. Cool. I got everything about my statement wrong.
That's okay. You just didn't remember poop. That's okay. I give you a +1 for that, sir. Question number 25. What is one tactic Amaziki uses to publicly speak? Imagine his audience in their underwear, sucks on an ice cube, always having a smile on his face, or imagining his audience as potatoes. This is one of the first times that Amaziki meets the class 1A. And he does this in order to be able to speak to them, because he's a shy boy.
Oh, fuck. I read this from...
No! Alright, Pat. What is one tactic
I read the question wrong. I literally read it as what is something he does not do.
No! What is something that he does?
So,
I'll take it on your word voucher, or your voucher on your word. What would you have chosen?
Now I'm at a loss. I don't even have an explanation. He doesn't smile because he's nervous and is terrified of this all the time. So I know it's not smile, and so I answered that thinking that's what he does not do. So I don't know.
Actually, the first time that he meets 1A, he imagines them as potatoes.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a Char answer,
yeah,
but...
Yeah, it feels like a Char. It had to be. It had to be in here. It makes too much sense. Potato. He's the cutest character. You feel bad for his fear. Potatoes on sauce, says you know. But go look it up. Potatoes, 1A. Potatoes. It looks like a Char answer and it's not real. It's totally real. It's so totally real. Smile on his face is, in fact, a All Might thing to do. Total scores! Let's go ahead and read through them. There's 15 of us on the board. Misty Glass is still on top. So very far plus ultra on top.
Yeah, it's insane.
Sub-Zero has a lot of points coming in at number 2. Active Pat, 94,000. Number 3, my friend.
Climbing up.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, darling.
Gaijin Testa number 32 at number 4. King Aether at number 5. Zawara at number 6. Zeno at number 7. B at number 8. Tails at number 9. GameCow at number 10. Tiny Low, 11. Silver Fondue at number 12. Lovely Potato here at 13. Dr. Jarvis here at 14. And Novel Skulls here at 15, my friends. Beautiful, beautiful. We're only halfway through. Let's go!
For those of you that didn't hear that or didn't see that right before she went live or before she was on the right screen, that was amazing.
I'm not blushing, you're blushing. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's fucking go! Yeah.
How does Twice save Toga's life in Dekus City? So this is definitely a semi-spoiler. He sacrifices himself. He kills her clone. He gives her CPR, or he kisses her. How does Twice save Toga's life in Dekus City? Daika. 50 questions in total, Ohana. 50 questions in total. How does Twice save Toga's life in Dekus City? Dear Pat, how does he? I am gonna throw up the spoiler hand, because I feel like this is spoilery.
God, I love Twice so much. I just can't remember.
Alright, this is very spoilery, so this is the moment to mute me if you want to mute me. I'm gonna tell you. Reveal the answer. He ends up killing her clone. Reason being, he has to drain the blood from one clone that he makes of her to give her a blood transfusion, and ends up killing the clone in order to save Toga by giving her her own blood.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. Question number 27. What is the name of Shotos Sister? Is it Natsuo, Rei, Fuyumi, or Enji? What is the name of Shotos Sister? Fun fact! These are all names of somebody in Shoto's family, the Todoroki family. What is the name of his sister? Natsuo, Rei, Fuyumi, or Enji? What do you think, Pat?
I'm 90% sure Natsuo is his brother that he kind of argues with.
Yeah?
I went with Fuyumi, but I'm not sure if that's the mom's name.
It's a little complicated, Fondue. It certainly is a little complicated. Let's reveal the answer. Fuyumi! You are correct.
Yay! I was like, I can hear him say the names, but I just couldn't. Because if I'm not mistaken, Enji is Endeavor's name, right?
Correct. Enji is Endeavor, Rei is his mom, Natsuo is his brother, and Fuyumi is his sister.
Yeah, I was like, I know one of these is the mom, and I don't remember which.
Next question. Question number 28. All Might is seen carrying a book in his back pocket. What is it? His first comic book. Redestro's Manifesto. Even dummies can be teachers. Or Gunhead Martial Arts Guide. What is the book in his back pocket? This is question number 28.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's a good one, right? It's cute.
I'm pretty sure I know this one.
It's cute. Red Hot Engie, says Misty. Which one is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Even Dummies Can Be Teachers.
Oh, is it? Is it? Even dummies can be teachers. He's correct.
Yay!
He's correct. He's correct. It's also
he's nervous.
Yeah, he was actually doing really good advice being a teacher, and they're like, "What? This doesn't seem like him. Where did this come from?" The full title of it is Even Dummies Can Be Teachers: Easy Education Theory. So, yeah. All Might's a silly man. Next question! Question number 29. What does Midoriya make for Eri? Makes an Eri action figure, her own dorm room pillow fort, a candy apple, or a flower crown. What does Midoriya, aka Deku, make for Eri? An airy action figure, her own dorm room pillow fort, a candy apple, or a flower crown? What does Deku make for her? Can I just say that he is adorable with Eri? Yeah, he cute. He cute. That boy gonna be a dad one day. All right, Pat, what is it?
He learns that she enjoys candy apples. He makes a candy apple along with Sugar Man to present to her.
Can I get a number for this fax machine? Because Pat is in fact correct. Sub, good line, good line.
Yo!
I credit that line to Sub, it was not mine. Yeah. Next question. I know I'm like flying through these at this point, but I feel like you know what you're talking about. Alright, number 30. Which pro knocks out Kurugiri while saving Bakugo? Which pro knocks out Kurugiri while saving Bakugo? Kamui Wood, All Might, Endeavor, or Edge Shot? Kamui Wood, All Might, Endeavor, or Edge Shot? There's a cat. Right there. She freaking out.
Man, Higgy. I don't remember this one, but I'm picturing, I want to say a ton of them get lacquered, I want to say is the name for Kamui Woods' move in that. So I went with Kamui, but I feel I might be wrong. My second guess would have been Edge Shot.
You are correct in the situation. Saving Bakugo. Reveal answer. You are incorrect of who did it. If you will recall, Kurugiri...
Second guess Edge Shot, yep.
Kurugiri is the portal-making villain, so they have to knock him out instantaneously. And the main person who could do that is Edge Shot, who stretches his body into minute particles to go inside your brain and jumble things up so that he can make you knock out. So instantaneously, this guy like messed with his insides. All right, Edge Shot needs more screen time. Edge Shot would be a terrifying villain. Can you imagine? Oof. All right. Next question. 5 more, and then we'll look at our scores. I would love it. Says so. Agreed, says B. 31. Which is not a canon nickname used for Todoroki? 5 Wiener Hero, Spicy Ice, Icy Hot, or the Hand Crusher? Which one is not a canon nickname for Todoroki? The 5 Wiener Hero, Spicy Ice, Icy Hot, or the Hand Crusher? Which one is not a canon nickname?
The answer is so ridiculous. I'm like, I don't remember this in the show. It's probably wrong, but I'm gonna leave it because it's so ridiculous. It could be right. I know they've called him Spicy Ice and Icy Hot. I guessed Hand Crusher just in the hopes that the silly one is somewhere in the show, and I'm not remembering it.
Which one, Zeno? Which one do I call him? What do I call Todoroki? All right, reveal the answer. Spicy Ice.
They don't call him Spicy Ice?
I call him
Spicy
Ice.
Okay, that's why that's in my brain.
Yeah, I call him Spicy Ice. Icy Hot is, in fact, what Bakugo calls him from the start. We have the Hand Crusher, which you thought. He calls himself it.
I think I could get used to this.
He calls himself the Hand Crusher after the incident with Stain because of Midoriya in the sports festival getting his hand messed up, and then Ida getting his hand messed up after this, and he's like, am I cursed? They should call me the Hand Crusher. Blah, 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 blah. So he calls himself that as a nickname. And then the 5 Wiener Hero, when he is babysitting a bunch of kids, they walk up to him and start playing with his medicinal canisters that he wears on his belt. And they're like, these look like peepees! You're the 5 Wiener Hero! So, yeah, they definitely call him that. They do. They do.
I just love that watching through with you, like, your comments seeping in is like, is that the show? Like, I legit thought Spicy Ice was part of the show.
I am forever connected to My Hero Academia for you.
1,000,000%.
Woo! His medicinal canisters. There's like gauze and stuff inside of them. They're medicinal. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, DJ. Hello. Next question. Question number 32. We have, how much time does Night Eye give Deku to take the stamp from him? 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, or 8 minutes? Deku has to take something from Night Eye in order to prove that he can be a hero, which is a stamp. And Night Eye does give him a little bit of time to do so, but only a specific amount of time. How much time does Night Eye give Deku to take a stamp from him? All right, Pat, how much time?
I went with 5. I don't know if that's right, but I went with 5 because they have enough time to banter a little bit. And Midoriya has time to realize it's like, crap, my super speed doesn't matter in this moment. Like, I need to, I don't know. And then just, yeah, I'm going with 5.
It is in fact a little bit less.
3. Okay, yeah, I knew it wasn't 8. That was too long, but I was like, 1's too short.
It's 3 minutes.
Damn.
In anime time, a minute is a lifetime. It's true. It's true. It takes like half the episode.
But just so I can prove that I know this moment, Night Eye is impressed when he realizes Deku took the time during his super speed to not damage the All Might merch.
It's cute. It's very cute because he respects him. Next question. Question number 33. Aoyama leaves Deku a message written with what? Blood, cheese, glitter, ketchup. This is a message that Deku finds on his balcony. And we know it's from Aoyama for reasons. But is it blood? Is it cheese? Is it glitter? Or is it ketchup? It's a message written there. What is it written with? So some of them are easy, some of them are hard. All right, what you got? What you got for me? What's it written in?
I know you probably went with glitter just because you can't stop twinkling and he's sparkly. Blood's a little dark. It wasn't that. Ketchup, he does like food, but he's a little fancier than ketchup, so he went with cheese.
He wrote it in cheese. Only some are hard. Yeah, only some questions are difficult. I'm going with cheese. It is ridiculous if it is not the real answer. It is! It is written in cheese! He does not write it with, like, spray cheese or anything. It's actually blocks of cheese. It's spelling something out. What does he spell out? You're gonna have to find out. Go watch My Hero Academia. Boku no Hero Academia! Next question. Oh, wait, reveal answer. My bad. It's cheese! Every single person got it. I told you. There's gonna be some easy ones. Cheese. Definitely cheese. Question number 34. Who is Getten? Is Getten a black market dealer? A villain with the power to manipulate ice? Gentle's real name? Or Shigaraki's sister? Who is Getten? Who is Getten? Is Getten a black market dealer? A villain with the power to manipulate ice? Gentle's real name? Or Shigaraki's sister? She's not sick. She's just a sister. Who is Getten? Too easy before. I had to make it a little harder now. Alright, Pat, who is it?
It's not Shigaraki's sister. It's not Gentle's real name. However, I immediately clicked. I was like, oh, easy. I clicked it. I went with black market dealer, but I want to say now that I see the other thing, maybe they have really close names because I'm thinking it could be the villain with ice.
Hello, Lucas.
I'm nervous that that's the one.
Oh, Red
But
Rose.
I guess black market dealer, but it might be villain.
You could still win even if you don't know anything about this. Everybody's guessing. Some people are going for the negative ultra instead of plus ultra. They're going for the negatives. So play if you'd like
But yes, do be warned, spoilers for the entire anime. Not the manga, but the anime.
Pretty vague spoilers, but they're spoilers nonetheless. Alright, revealing the answer. Alright, you were close. But actually, it's a villain with the power to manipulate ice. This is somebody that fought under...
because it's Girin. The black market guy's Girin. I was like, God damn it, I know it's another 5-letter G name.
Yeah, with a G and an N. Girin. Alright, shall we? Moving on. Question number 35. What creature does Inasa Yoraashi pick up as a child that frightens people? A snake, a cockroach, a rat, or a possum? Those of you that don't know who this character is based on their name, this is the wind guy that fights with Todoroki in the licensing exam. What creature does the wind guy pick up as a child that frightens people? A snake, a cockroach, a rat, or a possum? We have a flashback of him grabbing onto this creature and people being like, ugh! Got him! Okay. Got him. Alright. What you got for me? Pat?
I don't remember this at all. I guess cockroach, strictly because that would gross me out. I don't remember this at all.
You just don't like cockroaches? Are you just telling me you don't like cockroaches? This is... Alright, reveal the answer. The slight 2-second delay before Pat gets to see it. Cockroach! Cockroach! You will see an image. I feel like I should have taken screenshots and showed you after each question, but that would have been too much work. Maybe next time. They in fact hold up cockroaches and be like, "Ooh, look at how awesome these little skittering bugs are!" And then there's a whole bunch of ladies in his class that are just like, yeah. So, yeah, you good person. Oh, possum. Oh, possum. Oh, where art thou? Why does opossum have a silent O? It always confuses me. I don't know. I did not invent the spelling of the word, but I probably could have, because it doesn't look right. Alright, question number 36. Ready? I don't think you are. It does. I'm learning so much. Possum. Alright.
It's one of those that there's two spellings though. You can use possum or opossum.
Question number 36. What breed of dog did Shigaraki has as a child? A greyhound?
I hate this question!
A Cocker Spaniel? Or a Scottish Terrier? Why, Pat? Why would you hate it? What? Don't tell me.
No reason. The chat doesn't need to know.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. What kind of breed does Shigaraki have as a child? If I ever cosplayed Shigaraki, I'd have to get a dog.
That would be so fucked up. I'm curious how many people have done that.
Here we go. There we go. Spoiler hands.
Okay, this one especially hits home because I have a friend who has one of these and it's adorable and I would hate to picture them in this situation. It's a corgi. Shigaraki has a corgi.
Has? That's a particular choice
Yes,
of words.
they have a corgi.
Reveal answer! Nobody got this wrong because everybody hates this moment. Polly, hello! Oh no, me forgot, but everybody got it right apparently. It's a corgi. This is still spoiler hand moment. This is spoiler hand all day long. This is the reason why there are sites. This is a trigger warning for the rest of the show. There are reasons for sites like this. DoesTheDogDie.com. Next question. Working on it. Question number 37. Who was not on Ibara Shiozaki's team during the 1A versus 1B battles? Rin, Kosei Tsubara, I can't say these names, I'm trying really hard, Sen Kaibara, or Jirota Shishida. I'm trying really hard because I don't remember all of these names, so I put also their character stuff. And Ibara is the vine hair. I'm still working on season 5 myself, of memorizing all of the characters from class 1B. So, Scales, Solid Air, Drill, or Beast. Who was not on Ibara's team? Polly, thank you for contributing to the Share Tending Challenge! So, what'd you think, Pat? What'd you think?
This one is one of those questions that I'm not going to know, but I'm guessing, I'm trying to remember when we see certain people because certain powers are we do see summon, 1B comes and goes. I do feel 1B gets the short end of the stick in the show. We do need to see more 1B in our life, but I don't remember seeing Solid Air until like more of Solid Air till later. I could be wrong on that. My brain remembers seeing more of that later, so I went with Subaraba.
Amy's got stuff all over her face. She's been inside of my trash can. You little goofball. Ketchup all over you. Alright. It was actually Shin Kaibara. Shin Kaibara is the drill guy who has the twisty hands, if you remember. The person that you are thinking of, Solid Air, is not seen with Ibarra very much.
Oh my god!
Absolutely, I'll pet the pet. But the reason why he's not seen very much is because he's the first one captured on that team. Yeah, so you're very, very close. Everybody else is, in fact, on Ibarra's team. Next question. But yeah, I agree. It's probably because we binged it, and also I'm not very good at 1B yet, so that's why we also have it solidified in our brain. But question number 38. Soon after getting their provisional licenses, Bakugo and Todoroki encounter a villain with which quirk? Manipulating wind patterns, manipulating carbonated water, a cannon tongue, or detachable floating horns? What does the villain have that they encounter?
This is one of like my favorite like laugh out loud moments from the show. Just we'll talk about it in a second.
I'm here for the 1B's praise, says Sub. Alright, Patton. Soon after getting their provisional licenses, Bakugo and Todoroki encounter a villain with which quirk?
If I remember right, it's manipulating carbonated water. I want to say he had like these kind of like jetpacky things because it's the bottles of carbonation and like liquid that he was using black market stuff to like enhance.
You got it right.
Yo, but it's one of the best.
Good job.
It was such a good like moment. Spoiler hand, so always spoiler hand. When we were waiting for Bakugo and Todoroki to get their hero licenses, their provisional licenses. And then like the second they have it, it's like not even half an hour after their exam, they encounter this guy. And it's such a good smash cut. It was like, hey, I wonder how they're doing on their exam. And it's just like, boom, we're heroes, we're fighting now. It's like, it was such a good moment. And I hope you all watch it.
You'll recall Cannon Tongue is one of the children that they help out. Detachable Floating Horns is one of the 1B characters. Pony, in fact. I know that one. And Manipulating Wind Patterns is one of the people, their classmate, or not classmates, but one of the people that they take the provisional licensing exam with. Inasa. Something like that. I love that scene so much, says Sub. Is a good one. 2 more questions and we'll check scores. Because I'm already late on counting scores, but it's fine. Next question! Question number 39. Question number 39. When his mom renounces UA in front of All Might, which school does Deku suggest instead? Shinji High School. He doesn't name another school. Shiketsu High School. Or Katsubuku Academy. Which school does Deku suggest instead? Incredibly powerful. King, it is. It is. You can watch one of the characters in the show do it, and it is phenomenal. He's very, very good at it. Okay, Pat. When his mom renounces UA in front of All Might, which school does Deku suggest instead?
I want to say it's kind of a trick question that he doesn't. I don't remember him saying another school because he was just talking about like I can train privately with him or like I can train on my own or...
Academu! You're right. You're right, Misty. I didn't spell that right. But... it just goes to show that these questions are not copied off of some official website. I wrote them myself. I suck at writing. Anyway, revealing the answer. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. He doesn't.
Misty, that's a show about superhero emus.
My hero.
Academu.
Academu. My hero Academu. He does not, in fact, say another school. It is a very touching moment. He says to his mom, basically, lots of other stuff, but I don't want to spoil it all. But he does say to her, it's like, it doesn't have to be UA. It can be anywhere. He doesn't name the schools. He just says it can be anywhere. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't have to go to UA. I knew you wrote the WWE question.
Yeah, and at that point, yeah, because he shows a note that he got, if I recall.
Yep, that's it. Now, question number 40, then we'll check scores. Question number 40. What is Gran Torino's favorite dish? Mochi, taiyaki, anmutsui, or wagashi? What is Gran Torino's favorite dish?
I don't think we ever shared that little video, by the way.
Did we not? I thought it was on something.
I might have to put, if it's still, I think I still have it on my phone. I should put it on the Discord right now if I have it.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, Pat, what you got?
This one, if I can find the video, we actually went before one of our recording sessions to try this food out because neither of us had had it before. And this is how Midoriya realizes how to kind of hone his power a little bit and level up slightly, because he was microwaving these, so that his dish is taiyaki. Taiyaki.
Taiyaki. Yes, you were actually correct. We did, in fact, show us eating them in front of camera, but we have an extra little video of us going to the place and just ordering it and just being silly. So we do have a little bit extra video if Pat has it, but we'll see. We'll see. But yes,
it was all right. It was all right.
I don't like the red bean.
Yeah, the red bean one was you did or did not like?
No. No.
You did not like. Okay, sorry. It keeps cutting out right as you say it. There was like 5 different flavors I think at the store that we were at, and it's pretty good. I think you got to eat them. We felt ours were just ever so slightly undercooked.
Hello, Zero. Welcome to it. I actually liked the taro, and the Nutella one was alright, but I liked the taro the best, which is like a potato. Like
that was like purple, right?
Go figure, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like a purpley, potatoey.
That one was good, and then the like vanilla cream one was good.
That was pretty good. It was pretty good. But yeah, they're kind of like waffles. Kind of like waffles. But yeah. Next, showing the scores. Showing the total scores. Still on top, we have Misty in the lead, plus Ultra style. Misty Glasses at number 1. Sub-Zero Smoke Rain at number 2. Actor Pat at number 3. King Aether at number 4. Xeno 1186 at number 5. Next question. Number 41. Who did Deku text his location to when he encountered Stain? All of Class 1A. Denki, Ida, or Todoroki? Who did Deku text his location to when he encountered Stain? All of Class 1A, Denki, Ida, or Todoroki? Misty will never retire, says Zero. You are right. I have passed the mysterious contestant number 32, says Suzuwara. Alright, Pat. Who did Deku text his location to when he encountered Stain?
The person he texted ended up helping in this battle scene that was coming up, and the battle was to save another name on here. I guess I shouldn't get too specific. They texted Todoroki, and Todoroki mentioned that it must have been a puzzle. He was just like, I knew something must have been up because you like don't normally do this.
The person was annoyed it wasn't specific enough, yeah? Yep, but also... You're not wrong, but you're also not right.
Oh.
He actually texted all of class.
All the class. I thought it was specifically Todoroki because he knew Endeavor was in the area.
That's rough, buddy, says King. It's a Pat Redemption on his channel. It's a little bit tricksy because it's the very next episode after they do all the stuff with Stain. Uraraka texts him, is like, yeah, when you send a mass text to everybody, we were all like, what the heck? Deku's being weird and everything. So everybody got his location, but the only person that was able to show up was Todoroki.
Got it.
Yeah. And imagine texting Mineta for help, says Zawara. Yeah. It's a rough one. That's a hard one. Next question. Question number 42. What is Mirio's hero costume made out of? Titanium alloy. He doesn't have a hero costume. His hair. Spandex, polyetherate, leather. PU leather. We'll call it PU leather. So titanium alloy, he doesn't have one.
I'm gonna drop a half hint here in a few seconds. Let's see. This is behind on stream. You told me you did the math on this.
Yeah.
I tried to do the math on this.
He's always naked. It's fine. He doesn't have one. Does he? Does he not? That's the question for you today. Alright. What is Hiro's costume made out of?
We had the conversation that you tried to figure out how long or how much this would take for this to work. It's made out of his own hair because it is the only thing being his genetic material that can like also do what his ability does.
You're right. I actually sat down with my mom one night. We never finished it. I really wish we had it. It would have been funny. But there was too many variables, and therefore it wasn't super scientific, so she decided to help me give up. But basically, I tried to do a lot of measurements of a standstill and like foots and stuff, and taking off of the Wikipedia page to be like, this is how tall he is, so this character is this tall, so we put this next to this character, how long is this? But unfortunately, we'll never know the circumference or size 100% of a body. And we tried really hard to figure out how much hair you would need for each of a Mirio costume. But that's a little too much. It's a little too much. A little too hard because there's too many crevices. There's too many things that you have to measure in between and all that. It's just...
Too many crevices.
Question number 43. What ultimate move does Uraraka use on Bakugo? Dropping a building on him. Dropping him from space. Floating his bed above the UA lake, or creating a meteor shower. Excuse me. What ultimate move does Uraraka use on Bakugo? Dropping a building on him, dropping him from space, floating his bed above the UA lake, or creating a meteor shower.
Zwara says, it turns out Mirio has hella back hair.
Hella back hair. It's actually part of his quirk. It is just hair for days. No wonder he has long hair. Alright, Pat, what ultimate move does Uraraka use on Bakugo?
Man, I don't think I'm worried this could end up being a tricksy answer, but in the sports festival, when fighting against him, she lifts just like everything debris on the field and then rains it down on him. So I went with meteor shower. Not sure if that's like, it was a building, so she dropped a building on him, but okay.
It wasn't a building, it was the ground that he was blowing up. So it was not a building.
That was part of the building. I was worried you were going to be like, well, actually.
Is it a building, though? Is it a building if it's the ground? If it's just an open-air stadium? Is it the building? You're good. You did it right. You got it right. That's the point of it. What if Mirio grew out his body hair and you just painted over it? It's body paint.
No,
the entire thing is just body paint.
It is literally his hair growth.
Yeah. They built it though. Did they build it though? No, because Cementos just kind of formed it, so it's not really a building, it's more of a forming. This is one of those, my favorite quotes of Bakugo says, what part of her was a frail? When they said that Bakugo didn't hold her back. So that's one of my favorite episodes for so many reasons. And I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this, but I shipped them too. 44. Who is Ojiro paired up with in the initial battle, or in battle training course? Excuse me, battle training course. Tokoyami, Jiro, Mina, or Hagakure. When we are first being introduced with the entire class, where they have one being a hero side, one being a villain side, who is on Ojiro's team? So, who is Ojiro paired up with in the initial battle training course? We actually have a conversation between these two characters, so I feel like it's fair game. It's not just one of those, like, quick flash, and done. Deku deserves best girl Kendo. You don't really see them interact much, though. Alright, Pat. Who is Ojiro paired up with in the initial battle training course?
I don't fully remember this, but my gut said Jiro. So I went with that.
I ship Bakugo with too many people, says Misty. Is actually, in fact, Hagakure. So,
Hagakure!
Yeah, if you will recall, they're against Todoroki and Shoji. And I have to remember because sometimes I get Mezzo's name messed up. But Shoji, and both of them get frozen to the ground, and it's because both of them are barefoot.
I thought, I was like, they get frozen, and I pictured the wrong group getting frozen.
Bakugo needs a little love, says B. Hagakure.
Zeno, Hagakure is Invisible Girl.
Invisible Girl. So it might be, it's another reason why you might forget her. You never see her. Question number 45. I've never seen Hagakure since then. How many months did Deku train for the UA entrance exam? How many months did Deku train for the UA entrance exam? 10 months, 3 months, 1 month, or 12 months? From the time that All Might meets Deku to the time that he gets into the entrance exam, how long? How long does he have to train with All Might? Cleaning up a beach. For those of you that know, you know. Oh, I thought that was the one that builds gadgets.
No, Zeno, that is another one of the best girls of the series.
I don't know if I have a single question on her. I tried so hard, but all of them were just like questions about explosions and what number of babies, but you already did that, so. How many months?
Zeno, you're referring to Mei Hatsume. I do believe to clean up the beach in its entirety, Deku had 10 months. 10 months.
Oh! Well, look at you! Look at you getting it right. Good job, you. Good job. That's a hard question.
Yay.
What is the first thing Deku says to the HUC actor at the licensing exam? It'll be alright. Well, this looks bad. I am here. Don't you worry. We'll definitely save him. What is the first thing Deku says to the HUC actor at the licensing exam? It'll be alright, this looks bad, I am here, don't worry, we'll definitely save him. This is the actor that is part of the Help Us company. Look at Pat knowing things over here, says Zero. Gadget Girl shipped with Dinky. She can make him all the gadgets. What?
She makes everybody all the gadgets.
Makes everybody the gadgets. Alright, Pat. What is the first thing Deku says?
If I get this one right, I'm gonna look stupid if I get it wrong. I loved this line because it was one of the reasons we get to see Deku's actual growth later in the series. He says, "This looks bad," because the actor freaks out at him and says, like, "What? This is the first thing you tell somebody that like might be dying? Is this looks bad? Like, you're a hero. You're supposed to comfort them." And later, a couple episodes down the line, you see him do that passively. Like, it's not a big focus, but he asks someone, like, "Are you all right?" Like, with everything, you know, he grows from it.
Mm-hmm. So the very first thing he says is, "Oh, this looks bad." Where did Koda end up during the USJ incident? The Mountain Zone, the Windstorm Zone, the Fire Zone. It's a secret. Where did Koda end up during the USJ incident? If you recall, Koda is the one that is very quiet. It's a secret. The Fire Zone, the Mountain Zone, or the Windstorm Zone? Pat, where did Koda end up during the USJ incident?
I don't recall this one because I think this one is... I want to say this is one we learn in passing. Like, they're just like, "Oh, I was here." I don't recall seeing it.
Really quick flashes of this one for sure. But we haven't had any questions about Koda. I had to throw Koda in there somewhere.
Yeah. I went with Fire Zone because the only one I know for sure is It's a Secret. And that was just another character says, "You want to know where I was? It's a secret." Windstorm was my second guess.
It was Windstorm Zone. He and Tokoyami end up in the Windstorm Zone together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That's a hard one. Speaking of, next question. 48. Question number 48. Which of these is not a student suggestion for the school festival? A petting zoo?
Not.
A maid cafe? A haunted house? A carnival booth? Which of these is not a student suggestion for the school festival? A petting zoo, a maid cafe, a haunted house, a carnival booth. This might be tricksy. It's not meant to be tricksy, but it might be tricksy. All right, Pat. Which of these is not a student suggestion for the school festival?
I don't know this one either. I went with a carnival booth just because that's too simple. Like, the whole thing is a carnival. Like
But like throwing darts and cotton candy.
Yeah, like a midway game. Yeah, but I don't know, and I can't remember if a maid cafe was an actual answer, but I know there was. Well, no, that's not true either. I'm mixing up haunted. I think haunted house was a suggestion, but I'm now thinking the summer camp is where they had the get scared activity.
You're right there, but revealing the answer.
Yeah.
It was in fact a carnival booth. Was not stated.
Okay.
Well done, well done. I couldn't think of what the midway game thing was called, so I was just like, a carnival booth. That's what I'm going with. Petting Zoo was Koda. Maid Cafe was actually Denki, who Mineta escalated. A haunted house, I forget, I believe it might have been Tokoyami. I forget who said haunted house, but it definitely was on the board of suggestions. And class 1C? I want to say C. I want to say C.
They did the lecture, right?
1C, C as in general studies, if I'm right, was Shinzo with the mind control, and they did a haunted house. So it was in fact in the festival, but I don't remember. But Carnival Booth definitely was not. Definitely was not. Question number 49. After the ragdoll incident, the Wild Wild Pussycats dropped in hero rank to 411, 97, 1,333, 268. After the ragdoll incident, the Wild Wild Pussycats dropped hero rank to which of these numbers? They had an incident with ragdoll, and because of that, they ended up falling rank. But you'll never know what it is unless you watch the show. Big Fat Nerdy Nerd, thank you for contributing to the Shartender Challenge. I appreciate you.
What's up, nerd?
Looks like we're already 24% of the way there. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Okay, Pat. After the ragdoll incident, the Wild Wild Pussycats dropped in rank 2.
I'm torn on this one. I want to say, because later on we learn that they are gaining a little bit of ground because they do kind of reform. And they're like, hey, the fact that we're still this high up, and I was surprised that this high up meant the number that it was. I think it was in like the 300s, so I answered 411 because I figured they had to be lower than that.
All right, revealing the answer. The answer is, in fact, 411.
Yo!
Well done! Yes, there is an incident that happens with Ragdoll, which puts them out of commission of being heroes for a while. But because of their positive experience, and as they are normally good heroes, they still had public opinion keep them in the higher ranks of heroes. So, 411, they weren't mad at. They were happy with it. I knew that one and clicked the wrong one, says B. No! No! Alright, this is the hardest question coming up because it's the last one, so if you don't get it right, you know, I'm just gonna judge you a little bit, but that's just a little bit. That's okay. That's okay, just a little bit. Those of you who don't know. Question number 50, final question. My Hero Academia Interactive Quiz Community Quiz Challenge. Interactive Quiz Community Challenge, Community, My Hero Academia. This is the next question. Final question. Next question. Question number 50. Which two creators can you watch My Hero Academia along with on Patreon for free? Is it Mackenzie and Kyle, Missy and Holly, Missy and Kyle, or Mackenzie and Patrick? Who can you watch My Hero Academia along with for free on Patreon? You got 9 seconds. You got 9 seconds. There was Froppy in questions, you know. Froppy questions were there. It wasn't about Froppy, but she was in the choices. Wrong quiz. Which two creators can you watch My Hero Academia along with for free on Patreon? Dear Pat.
Well, Missy and Kyle watch Supernatural. Missy and Holly watch Doctor Who. Mackenzie and Kyle watch My Little Pony, formerly Buffy and Angel. I think I gotta go with Mackenzie and Patrick.
Are you sure, though? This is a hard question. Are you sure?
Why would you watch something with Patrick? That guy's an asshole.
That was so ridiculous.
Yeah!
There's a lot more where that came from, too.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we actually ended up watching this show for all of us. Pat for the very first time, me for several times over at this point, and so that obviously gives us the answer to the question. Self-plug. Self-plug. Mackenzie and Patrick!
And no wrong answers. Hello.
This is the My Hero Academia watch-along. So we are not showing any sound. We are not showing any video, as per is rules on a lot of things of copyright now. But you can go ahead and click that link if you would like to watch Pat and I watch it for the first time, and just push play at the same time. We'll tell you like a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Our YouTube reactions have unfortunately suffered greatly from being blocked. Like literally half of our content is now banned from YouTube. So if you're familiar with, this might be dating myself, but if you're familiar with stuff like MST3K or riff tracks, that is what a watch along is like. So like Charvana said, you just have a moment in our commentary where like, and click play. So you can watch the episode. And the benefit of the Patreon link there is that it's the full length. So now you get the full episode. You get to see our entire reactions and our entire conversation. Versus YouTube, we had to edit down. So
and some really good moments with Pat and myself, I think, sometimes. I cry a lot in season 4. Pat has really huge reactions to some deaths and things that I think are phenomenal. And none of those are any longer on YouTube. So if you'd like to watch along, the also benefit of this one is you can actually mute us. If you actually just want to sit there and enjoy the show, you're just like, oh, this is a really good moment and I'm feeling it and I don't want my commentary. Mute, keep watching, unmute. Okay, now I get their opinions on stuff. So that's another really cool thing about this. So show the final results, shall we? Hey, who knew it? Final results. Coming in number 1, we got Misty Glasses Red on top. Number 2, Hero. Hey, hold on. We got Sub-Zero as number 2. Actor Pat coming in 3rd place as the number 3 hero. These are hero rankings. Hell yeah. King Aether is 4th hero. We have Zeno at number 5. Zawara at number 6. Contestant number 32 at 7. Tails at number 8. GameCow at number 9. That Bee at number 10. Tiny Law coming in at 11th. Silver Fondue coming in at 12th. A Lovely Potato at 13th, Dr. Jarvis at 14th, and Novel Skulls coming in at 15th. 15 heroes on the field, but I really appreciate every single one of you, so. Well done to you. Well done to you, my friends. Good job, good job. Also, well done to my co-host of the day. I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
Hey, that's me.
That's Actor Pat. If you'd like to check out Actor Pat, please go over to his channel. I'm sure most of you that are in chat already know him, but anybody that's watching this as a YouTube recap, we are both over on Twitch. Myself over at twitch.tv/Charvana. Pat over at twitch.tv/ActorPat. So please come check us out and hang out with us. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm super excited to have this time with you all. So we'll see YouTube later.